Quick disclaimer, if you are against fur and you're an animal activist and all that stuff, click off. This video is not for you. Alert, alert, leave now. Welcome guys to another episode of Collectionmas 2024. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you why I'm wearing this full-length fox fur. And then we're gonna get into my Louis Vuitton fur collection. But first, if you're new here, I'm Wil Mikahson. I do videos on luxury, fashion, lifestyle, and travel. If any of that interests you, I would love you to consider joining our family here. You can do so by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every single time I load a new video. To my return viewers and subscribers, I love and appreciate you guys so much. So, this video was not planned for Vlogmas, or Collectionmas, should I say, but I figured I would do it because I'm trying to show I don't have large collections of everything, but I'm trying to piece the videos together. And I kept saying, how am I gonna just show a video on, well, I did 2 blankets, but I was like, how am I gonna just show a video on like 2 or 3 fur pieces that I have from Louis Vuitton? And then Thanksgiving happened. Long story short, my family, all of my aunts, all of my uncles have furs, minks, foxes galore. And I was just, in my humble opinion, with my couple pieces, and they're like, you know, you take these fancy trips, you do all these fancy things, like, you know, why don't you have a fur? And I was just like, I don't know, I want to get one, but, you know, I want to go with one of you guys. And my Aunt Ida, my lovely Aunt Ida, turned to me and said, you can have my full-length fox. And in my mind, I was just like, huh? And towards the end of the night, I was like, who's taking you home? She goes, you can, if you want to come pick up this coat. And I was just like, what? Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about this coat, but I do wanna just say that this video is dedicated to my Aunt Ida because she is my girl. I'm not gonna say her age, she is up there. But there was a point in my 20s where, and I'll insert some pictures, my grandmother, my late grandmother, my late Aunt Mildred, my late cousin Gertrude, and my Aunt Ida, I used to hang with the Golden Girls like they were the girls, like, because they were those girls. They were the queens. And so I remember always going to events with them and banquets and fundraisers and you name it, and funerals, and they were always draped in these furs. And when I got to her house and she pulled this one out, because she has about 5 or 6, and she said she pulled 2 out of storage. This was one of the 2 that she pulled out of storage. And I was like, this is the one that I love seeing you in all these years. We've got pictures together. Like, she gifted it to me, and I said, you know what, I have to do a video and show my fam on the tube. Your boy has a full-length fox coat. Now, she did tell me, if you guys are into fur, let me know. She's like, cut it, shape it, turn it into a bomber, make it into a hood, make it in 2 pieces, do what you want with it. But a part of me is also like, you guys know I'm very sentimental. I want to like preserve it because it was a gift from her. Like, I don't know. These things are not cheap, okay? Anyway, I figured I would rock it for this video. Oh, you know I'm burning up. I figured I would rock it for this video to share with you my couple of pieces of mink and 1 rabbit fur that I have from Louis Vuitton. So my first 2 pieces of mink from Louis Vuitton, this was early on my YouTube channel, definitely around 2016. And I got these off of no other than fashionfile.com. And the price was ridiculous. I got these for, I think, $350 a piece. Just crazy. Anyway, let's hop straight into them. Old school Louis Vuitton brown box. And we're just matching today. We're just all matching. I do want to say this button here, please pay it no mind. She got it added on to button it closed here. And whatever I do with it, if I do anything with it, that's coming off. So let that not be a distraction for today's video. So this piece here, this is from the set. I believe it's called Mink and Fur Vision, Fur and Mink Vision. I can't even recall the year that it came out, but this is how it's presented. It comes in a felt dust bag with this satin ribbon, which I just think is so decadent. And this is the scarf. I don't know if you guys can tell. I might have to do a cutaway. It's got these columns, or rows in it, where it's like shiny mink, then it's like sheared mink, I believe it's called. And this side, it has the same thing, but there's a block here that has shaved out the LV logo. It is so beautiful, you guys. I am so obsessed with this. when I got this, I wore it so much. I think I met this when I went to the Louis Vuitton exhibit with Deb from Drelux TV and with Windfire 69K, my two girls, my OGs. I rocked this with both of them to the Louis Vuitton exhibit. And obviously rocked it so many other places, but that just stuck out to me. And it's so good. It is so good. I'm so sorry, I had to come up out of that fox because it was getting hot in here. So I don't know if you guys can see, but the LV is right there. It's such a beautiful piece, and I wear it with pride. And you know, I know people hate animal furs, animal skins, but I like the things. I like all the things. And how lucky was I to catch the matching mink earmuffs at the same time. I know a lot of times people sell things at the same time, but the fact that they were both available and they weren't like side-by-side items, I will never forget. I got this and I continued to scroll like for a couple pages, and then I saw the matching earmuffs. Same ordeal, it comes with the felt bag and the satin bow. And can you guys see the LV there etched on the sides? I'm not sure if you guys can see, but on the sides, it's just such a cute little flex, a little detail. Not many people pick up on it. Like when I rock it, people very seldomly can tell that I'm rocking Louis Vuitton Mink, but it's so good. And the fact that these are like $300 something, and it's good mink. And I will say, I'm not like my family. I don't take these to a furrier and store them in a certain temperature. I keep them in a box in my closet, and they are still shiny. There's no shedding. They're just as fabulous as they were the day that I got them 8 years ago. And this last one also came from Fashion File. This is during one of my hiatuses, and I never ever shared this with you guys, but it was so good, I had to snag it. And it is this rabbit scarf in my favorite color, gray, and it's so good, it's so soft. I have worn this a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4 times. It was not the amazing price that I got the mink for. This was actually more. Again, this was back in 2016, and this I got a few years later, and maybe in 2020. I think I got this in 2020 or 2019. This was $990. I do not know why. I feel like mink is more premium. I feel like the mink is more premium than rabbit. I do not know. I am not a fur connoisseur. But when I saw this, I was like, it's my brand, it's my color. I didn't care what the price was. I got it with a quickness. And what I love about this one is that it has this loop in the center of the scarf that allows you to cross over and secure it that way with the beautiful LV logo in the middle at the bottom. It is just so amazingly done. And like I said, it's super soft. I wish that I had more pieces like this. It's beautifully crafted, and I'm just so in love with it. So this is the hole on this side, and you can put this on either side. You can have it on this side, or you can have it on this side, and either way you feel comfortable, you just take this side with the LV on it, put it through the loop, and you've got it secure. I have not seen any from any other brands that I really fancy. I just stumbled upon these, and I remember like in the early 2000s, like we saw Pharrell, we saw Kanye rocking there's a big one. I believe it's Fox. It's like whites and golds, and ooh, it's so good. I said I'm not buying anymore, but if I see that one on the pre-loved market, it's mine. Thank you guys so much for watching another installment of Collectionmas 2024. Let me know in the comments below if you are mink, rabbit, or any kind of exotic fur lover. If you're not, you can also comment below, but let's keep it respectful. Like I said, this is just something my family has a love of animal furs. And this actually, my love, before I noticed my family's, my mom got a pair of mink earmuffs from my dad when I believe they were like 18 or 19 years old. She gifted those to me in my 20s. That was the only piece of mink that I had, or any kind of fur that I had for the longest time, until 2016 when I got those first 2 pieces that I share with you guys. But like I said, it's just something it's always been around me, and I've always just admired them. And I'm so thankful for the pieces that I have. And I'm also thankful to my wonderful Aunt Ida. Thank you again so much, Aunt Ida. I love you to pieces if you ever watch this video. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Happy holidays, guys. Happy Christmas to